Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 22 of this 30-day Living an Authentic Life Challenge. We are going to talk about humility because a lot of people, I think, get confused with that term. You see, when you display humility, it's like, okay, social media gives us a thought process with hundreds of followers, hundreds of likes, that we are big and great and grand. It is a real good boost to your ego when you see those numbers go up and up and up as people tune in to what you share. But if you find yourself in a position where you start feeling a little some way, when you start sharing things that you truly believe, stuff that's really deep in your heart, that's not the immediate trending element that whatever the masses are deciding at that moment. And then your likes start going down because people start unliking it because what drew them was that quick thing that everybody else is doing, that quick thing that everybody else is taking a look at. But you have something deeper in your soul that you're building, something deeper in your being that you're trying to manifest. That quick thing that people saw as a trend just fit right in with what you typically share and the thing that you do, but they thought it was a fad. And when you went back to that thing that you do, that whatever it is that you're building for something bigger and better to take place, they started unfollowing you, started getting less likes, the different events that you're putting on that you know is something that if anybody takes a few moments and just apply these lessons, this strategy, this insight, their world will get better. And you know it's true because you walked through it, but they don't want to follow that. You start getting unliked when you share that. That puts you in a position where you're a little more humble. So you make a decision. Okay, if I'm really going to move forward with this thing, I want to pause and see who's really with me. Are you really with me for the likes? Are you really with me with the follows? Because that ego boost, for some, they'll just keep doing the thing that the world says is trending instead of really pouring out what they know they're supposed to be putting in the earth. And if you are someone that has been gifted, skilled with a course, a book, some insight and knowledge that you know is helpful, but it's not trending, are you going to pause to let your ego take a little bit of a breaking and humble yourself to ask, hey, are you really following me because I'm building something and you want to be a part of it? Or those people that when you say, hey, we're going to get together and we're going to do X, Y, and Z, and they say, oh, I'm with you. But when it comes time to do the hard work, they are not there. You can't find them to do the small tasks because usually the events and the things that we need to put on, it's a lot of behind the scene moments. Some people may want to join you because your platform is large. Some people may want to join you because they see that you're building something great. And if they get attached to it, then it will give them some notoriety. It will blow them up as well. But if you decide it's not about the likes, it's not about the follows, it's about the thing that I have to build. And sometimes that means I have to do some pieces of this in the dark that no one sees, the thing that is not going to trend, showing up for those little moments in your world where you recognize, hey, I'm here doing this and it's not popular. But if we continue down this path, the greater thing that is being built will be manifested. There's something bigger that's inside of you that should be poured into the earth. I heard someone say that if you ever wanted to have something great put into the earth, but you didn't want anybody to find it, pump them up with their ego, fluff them up with all the things of glitz and glitter that they think is amazing, but put the deep stuff down inside, because what they will not do is humble themselves enough to stop letting the limelight give them all their joy and bright. That moment is where they'll fizzle out. When the likes stop showing up, they'll fizzle out. When they start getting people to unfollow them, they'll fizzle out. Because that great thing that is inside of their world, inside of their soul, inside of their being, that thing right there, if it really got out, it will actually change some people's lives so that their world is better. It will impact their lives so that things can be, the world itself can be better. Because if I make a decision to stop looking out for me, my likes, my things, the whatever that is, and I start taking a moment to look out for you, I have to humble me to give you greater. So for today, day 22, humility is a deeper element with deeper action, and it takes a strong person to decide that they are going to lessen their ego so that they can be in position to help someone else get better, be better, and do greater things. Because there's something else that I heard. If you make a decision to help people get to their best position, even if it means that you've got to be in the background, lifting them up, spurring them on, and making certain that they are in the limelight, that part is a greater gift that you give to the world, but it requires you to be humble to do it. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. And if you want to join us, go to my website, tanyaehood.com. Click quick, because these are quick snapshots of the different things that we can talk about in our lives. And I look forward to seeing you soon. In the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood, walking in my purpose, and want you to do the same.